Hey, Nation, back with Lisa Hendrickson in Florida. Good day, Lisa. How you doing?
Great. It's a sunny day in Florida,
There we go. All
like every
right.
day.
Well, we just dodged some tornadoes. They're about 30 miles to the north of me from where I'm at in Austin,
Yeah.
and fortunately, not too much damage. But hey, I
Right.
want to talk about the topic of the day. There's some acquisition activity going on, and front and center in my realm was Datto being acquired by Kaseya. Whoa! What do
Yeah,
you
I
think
caught
about?
wind of that. I caught wind of that on LinkedIn, I think. And then I just started watching everything on the internet just crumble.
Yeah.
I don't know. You know what they're gonna do, what they're gonna do. It's all about the money.
Yeah, it is at that level. And that's, where I still struggle as a community member, right? I go back to the early SMB days where we were more like a food co-op in Berkeley, California, right? And helping each other and taking care of the less fortunate. And now it has become a real industry, a mature industry, you know. And you're the first I have a chance to talk about this with. It's the way it goes, right? Markets consolidate. They start out really fragmented, and then they get mature and they consolidate. And some of the rumblings I'm hearing is about innovation and support. So they're worried about Datto maybe losing some of its mojo with
Right.
the acquisition.
Well, with all acquisitions that I've experienced, I find that the minute it happens, there's always a year of, transitioning. All the, everything pretty much has to go from one company to another. They have to rebrand. There's always confusion. I've been through it with App River when
Yeah.
they got acquired by Zix. And then a year later, they got acquired by OpenText, which is Carbonite. So it actually got redone again. So, and the year with App River, which, I'm still with them, was just kind of a learning year of people got let go that I used to talk to, who's replacing them, build new relationships. That acquisition was at least 2 summers ago, maybe
Yeah.
more. But now they're still rebranding things because the Zix platform, and now they've got the new one. So they went through two in a very short amount of time. So it can be confusing, it wasn't easy, but now I'm still with them about 10 years now.
Oh, okay. Well, that's
Yeah.
actually good news. So you're not necessarily unhappy. A double negative.
No, but I admit this to everybody that I worked with them very closely when it was just the original team, and then when the acquisition happened, I took it was actually like the perfect storm. I took a break from doing a lot of work with migrations, and because the desktop support I was doing was so heavy that I just didn't push migrations, so it kind of worked out because I was so tired. Microsoft that year did all these crazy updates with 365, and I was literally stressed out every day. So I didn't care. But then I got a good sales rep, took a while because of the, acquisition. And now me and this guy have worked together for probably a year and a half or so, real well. And that to me is real important when you're working with a company is the sales rep,
Yeah.
because the sales rep is your lead there.
Yeah, no, absolutely. You're thinking the right way, and I wish more MSPs did think that way about business. And then, tell me about Barracuda. You also brought that up when we
Well,
were
I
chatting
just
about this.
happened to run across that yesterday. I don't even know much about Barracuda except they once had me on a blacklist, so I had to get released from it. Or I don't even know. So I'm not even in the Barracuda world, but I just got wind that they're gonna KKR is gonna acquire them. So it was like two in one day. I read. I was like, what's coming next? I'm gonna call it right now. Okay, Harry. Malware Bytes is next because,
Really?
well, I'm going to call it because, Austin that started Datto, he was a one-man machine for a long time and built it up to his empire, sold it. I guarantee you that Malware Bytes is going to get sold next. The question is, who's buying it?
Yeah. It'll be interesting to see what comes out of this. The
Yeah.
money is still relatively cheap. Now that's changing with the general rise of interest rates. So,
The what?
these windows open and close, right? Because you
Yeah.
have to go to Wall Street when you start paying 6.2 billion for an acquisition. I mean, you're somehow getting the money somewhere, and you are affected by interest rates.
Well,
That's That's not sitting and checking.
No.
So
I just am, as soon as I heard that, I was like, and then we started our thing. I was like, I bet you Malwarebytes is next because they gotten so big.
yeah,
You know,
no, well, we heard it here first. Well,
I'm calling it.
yeah, before we go, what else is news? What are you up to these days? I always like to check in with you.
Yeah, well, I had a real busy end of fourth quarter, first quarter, and then I did a dumb thing, which was called taking vacation in February. I did my analysis, and I need to take vacations right close to tax season, because now I've been really slow for the last probably 2 or 3 weeks. And since I can, make it through the slow times, now I've just focused on marketing and other things and remodeling some of my house. But I took the vacation in the 6th week of the year. It was too busy and I shouldn't have done it then.
All right. A lesson learned.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we'll see you. We'll see you next time.
All right. See you later.
Okay.
Bye-bye.